This is week 1, 6th of February, Heidi High Blogs, and in today's session we talked about Tomorrow I'll Be Happy and how that went, and had a quick evaluation of that, as it'll help us to improve on Heidi High so we can tackle any problems that we had in Tomorrow I'll Be Happy and make sure that they don't occur in Heidi High. So we talked about that and found and questioned each other and what we could do better and what we learned, etc. And then we had to fill out a large sheet of paper with skills that each individual had developed. I believe I developed on my skill. I believe the skill I developed was my levels. I had to improve that, as I've never really done a performance before, so I've never had to use levels or anything like that in my voice or in my tone. And for this we had to do an exercise where we went onto the stage with a few lines and delivered them in different levels. So that improved, and that helped me to improve it a lot. Another skill I developed on was understanding text. I was able to understand the storyline and I connected with it, and I was able to develop more of a character from understanding the story. My clarity in my voice I struggled with, as I was playing someone who was common, and I tend to, myself as an individual, I tend to pronounce my words as best as I can, and it was a struggle to have clarity in my voice. It was a struggle to have clarity in my voice, but not coming off too posh, as the character I was playing was common and talked a bit like I don't know, talk uneducated in my head. I envisioned her talking like that. My naturalism has improved a lot, I believe, because I've never really done a full length play. So my naturalism has improved a lot. And watching back in the performance, it's improved a hell of a lot. So I'm really pleased with that. Moving with purpose, as I wouldn't move at the start of the rehearsals. I wouldn't move at all because I didn't have a reason to move, or it wasn't scripted. So during the play I had to find motivations to move, which has obviously helped. How will I apply these in future? Well, we're just coming up to a project called Murder Mystery, which we're doing at the Masonic Hall. And in Murder Mystery you'll need to move with purpose and motivation, you'll need to improvise on the spot, and you need to have clarity in your voice, so all these skills will tie in together to help me with this. And in Heidi High I'll need to do all the above. I'll need to do levels, I need to move with purpose, I need to understand the text so I can understand the story, I need to have clarity so the audience can understand me and understand the story. Skills do I need to improve? I need to improve on my reacting. As an actress, I need to improve my reacting as a performer to my other peers, as I don't usually literally listen to what they say, and I worry about my lines, so that takes away from the reacting, so then I do feel awkward. I need to work on my projecting, but that was for the first 2 shows, as the third show was fine. So I need to be consistent in my projection. I need to be consistent in my projection all the time. I need to work on not feeling awkward in the scenes. This could possibly be because I've not taken enough risks and I've not experimented enough, so I'm too conscious of making an idiot out myself. So I need to take more risks in the rehearsals so that I don't feel awkward and that I've explored every single possibility of reaction that there is. My strengths would be my naturalism. My naturalism's improved a lot, so I'm really pleased about that. My character development, characterisation, because I really do look into the storyline, so I can have a better understanding of the story, a better understanding of my character, a better understanding of the other characters. Another strength is being confident, because I'm a confident individual, and I often don't get too nervous when I'm performing. It's just the reacting and the lines that put my nerves. I've put weaknesses, feeling awkward, as I stated before, because I've not taken possibly enough risks and I don't know what to do in the scenes. As there was a scene in Tomorrow I'll Be Happy where I had one line and for the rest of the scene I didn't know what to do. There was no stage direction, so I had to find motivations to move myself and keep myself proactive in the space, which I need to constantly do. Another weakness is rushing my lines, as I tend to throw them away. I get too self-conscious that I'm going to mess my lines up, so I try to blurt them out all in one point and talk fast, which isn't good, as the audience could miss what I'm saying, and they could miss comical lines, they could miss story plots. So it's all vital that I don't rush my lines and I don't worry about them. My target for Heidi High would be to not feel awkward, to keep myself proactive in the space in that I'm doing, and to keep myself proactive as a performer, even when I'm not doing anything, and to not rush my lines, because that's a big thing I do. I do rush my lines, and that's what we did for the first session.